Welcome back to Get Ready with Juanita. If you would like to know how I got this look today, please continue watching. Hi guys, I've prepped my skin. Today I used the Ordinary Serum, and then I went in with the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dewdrops, and then I also used the Caloray Pore Diffusing Primer. I don't have any plans today, so today I'm treating it as a fun day, meaning I get to experiment with colors that I haven't really played with before, just for fun. And so I'm want to have some fun. and so let's do it. I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Everyday Foundation. So I'm just going to spread this out using my BK Beauty foundation brush. And there we go. Next, I'm going to go in with the Tower 28 concealer. Then I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. And I'm going to use my Rare Beauty blush. Okay, now that I got that done, I'll just go in and use the Laura Mercier setting powder. Started just doing some standard products today just because I'm sort of going to have some fun playing with my eyeshadows. All right, guys, so I've got all that set. I'm going to go off screen and get my eyebrows done, and I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back and I have my eyebrows done. Well, I said I was going to play with colors today, and my first look actually didn't turn out, and I wiped it off and I started anew because just because I'm playing, I still want my looks to turn out, presentable. So this look I came up with, and I used two different palettes to create this look, and it was so much fun because I'm really enjoying using, shadows from two palettes, and they're even different brands. It's just fun. I love it so much, and I really love how this look turned out today. So what I'm going to do is just show you how I created it. The very first shadow that I used was from my Blends palette, and I used this beautiful blue here, and I put that in my transition. So I'll just grab the brush that I used, make sure I'm using the right one, and then I'm just gonna start. So I just started building that color up right here in that transition area. And what I do find, guys, is blue is not a color that I feel completely confident in, but I would be confident with this look. I really love it, and I would definitely go out with this look on. And blues normally scare the bejesus out of me, but I just love these blues. These are absolutely gorgeous. So I would have no problem going out. So maybe it's like, as time goes, when you just practice at something, skills get better. When I first started out, I was horrible. Oh my geez. Like, I actually had paid someone to do my makeup for me for my wedding. And I mean, she did a nice job, but now I know what I know. I would have preferred to have done it myself, right? So, but I mean, it took time. It took a lot of time for me to learn. And I think that was the beginning of where I really started to learn to want to get to know makeup, was at that point. So the next blue I'm going to go in with is this blue here. It is absolutely beautiful. This Blends palette definitely got some gorgeous, gorgeous shadows. And I'm just going to build that. Build that blue up, and then I'm going to just gently sort of blend in those edges. Really beautiful. I'm just going to touch up the other side now. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe what it is too, guys, is like I am very gentle with my colors, and maybe I have to learn just to add a bit more color, because I find that like I might wind up with something like this over here, and then it just sort of fades before I even get my spray on, and I always feel like I gotta touch up the color a bit, but that's okay. It's just about learning and getting more confident with the color building and stuff like that, because that first color was very intimidating for me, and now I'm at a place where I'm a lot more comfortable with it, but still learning, still evolving. But I mean, that is such a gorgeous blue. Okay, I'm really happy with how that's looking. The next thing I'm going to go in with is just the NYX Glitter Primer. I'll just put a little bit on my lid here just to help hold on to the shimmers that I'm going to be using. And I like to put a little bit down there. There we go. Now that I have that done, this is where I'm going to switch palettes, because I do love my shimmer, guys. I love, love, love using shimmers, and Blends is an all matte palette. So I'm going to go into my Soul Mane 2 palette, and I'm going to use some of the shimmers out of here because to my surprise, oh, they look so gorgeous with the blues that I've just put on my eyes. So I'm just going to use this beautiful blue shimmer here first. I'm just going to wipe off my brush, give it a little wipe. Just going to pick up some of that shimmer with my brush. And I'm going to go right here at the edge, that blue shimmer, just right at the edge of where the my blue sort of finished up. Oh, this is such a gorgeous, gorgeous blue. Like, look at it. Oh, I just love it. This is what gives me pleasure every day. And the next shimmer I'm going to go in is with this gorgeous, gorgeous yellow. I'm going to pick some up on the brush. Just like so. I'll just go back down into that blue bit and just sort of put it in between the two just to try to meld. Now I might use my finger here just to try to get those two colors to blend a bit better. Oh, okay. And I'll just go back to that yellow, because that yellow I wanted to sort of overtake the blue. I still prefer using my finger for my shimmers. But sometimes I'll use a brush to like smooth it out. The next thing I'm going to do, guys, is go in with the super light yellow shimmer. And I'm going to use it just right here in the corner and come down here a little tiny bit. Just to give me a little bit of sparkle right here. Oh, that's very pretty. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take my eyeliner brush and I'm going to go back into my blends palette. I'm going to use the darkest blue in that row, this one right here. And I'm going to use that for my eyeliner. So I'm just going to tap my eyeliner brush in there and I'm going to create an eyeliner down here and just up top as well. And the top, I don't even go halfway in, just a little less than halfway in, because it helps to open up my eye a bit. And I have big eyes and I want them bigger. All right. And then let me see. The next thing I need is my pencil brush. And I'm going to flip back to my other palette first. This is a clean pencil brush, like I wiped it. And I'm going to use this beautiful yellow right here. And I'm going to use that and I'm going to come right here. And I'm going to start blending that into that blue. Just right at the beginning. And I'm just going to touch that right here because I want to bring that yellow back in. Now I'm going to wipe this brush off and I'm going to smoke out this blue bit, my eyeliner blue. I'm just going to smoke that out, just blend it a little tiny bit, just so it's not like a perfect line. There we go, and that's how I got the look. I'm now going to go into my e.l.f. palette. I just love this, look at all the shimmer. I'm going to go into my e.l.f. palette and I'm going to use my pencil brush. I'm going to take a bit of that beautiful light shade and I'm going to highlight my brow bone. I'm going to go into my corner here and highlight the corner. And beautiful. Just going to touch my blue up. Right here. I really like how my eyeshadow turned out. Beautiful. Let me see. Just bring back a bit of that blue. Lovely. Really nice. And this is going to look really pretty now once I get my mascara on. Man, I'm all decked out. This would be so pretty for a nice evening out. Okay, guys, so now that I got that done, I'm just going to be touching up some of my other powders. The first thing I want to do is do my nose. I'm going to just contour my nose. I just got to find my brush, and I'm just going to go down my nose and do a little dot like so. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this bronzer. There we go. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to actually just touch up my blush again. I want to spruce that up a bit. Let's see. Nice. Okay. And then I'm going to take my powder. And I'm going to, again, use my Kosas powder today just to test it out. I'm gonna leave it off for my under eye because I didn't like the way my under eye looked yesterday when I was smiling. I was like, oh. So I'm just gonna try using it sort of in the T-zone area and just at the edges of the blush just to blend it in. There, that's good. Oh, and I got a little bit of fallout. And there we go. And I'll go in with my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Perfect. And guys, I'm going to go off screen just to get my mascara done, and I'll be back in a minute. Hi guys, I'm back and I have my mascara done. My lipstick I was sort of hemming and hawing on, but I'd like to try something. What I'm going to do is use one of my Fenty lip liners. I'm going to use one of my Fenty lip liners, and this one is in the shade Riri. I'm going to use Riri, but I'm going to use it not with my Riri lipstick. I'm going to try something else. So I'm going to go in with this one first. So I've gone in with the Riri lip liner because what I like about this lip liner, they dry down. And when they dry down, they're not going to move. And I found that with the Strawberry Shortcake Lip Kit from Laminating, that lip liner ran everywhere on me. So like when I was editing my video when I used that lip kit the last time, really did not care for that lip liner. It did not dry down. So I'm going to go in with the Riri because it dries down, and I like that. I'm going to try to use my Strawberry Shortcake lipstick from that kit. And fill it in so that I still struggle with trying to get that ombre look. But that's okay, because I like how neutral this lipstick is. It is a beautiful neutral lipstick. But I'm going to top it off with my L'Oreal lip balm because this has a nice red tint, and I just want to see how it might look. And guys, this is a little bit spicy. So for people who don't like a lot of, that burn feeling on the lip, this is sort of medium to me. It's not really bad. I don't like a lot of burn myself. I'm already in enough pain that I don't need to add any more to my day. So I bear my pain with a smile. Anyway, guys, I actually really like how that turned out because this little red topper brought out enough red to look good with my cheek and the top, and whilst looking good with, I think, in my personal taste, with the eyeshadow look I created. So guys, I really enjoyed doing my makeup today. That was a lot of fun. And if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel. I've been doing this for almost 3 months now, I think, and I'm really enjoying it. And not only that, because it's sort of giving me something to do every day and something to focus on. I feel like my skill at doing my makeup is even improving, and I like that. So it's all about growth. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm a makeup enthusiast, and I've been teaching myself how to do makeup, sort of learning about it and stuff like that. I'm in my 50s, and I'm retired, but my retirement was not a planned one. I became ill a few years ago, and now I'm physically disabled as a result. So This has helped me transition into an unplanned part of my life. And that's okay. I mean, just got to pick ourselves up sometimes, and that's what I'm doing. And so I really appreciate everybody that's, been supporting me. Thank you guys so much. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, I would really appreciate it. Also, hit that notification bell, and that way you're notified of any future video uploads. And if you enjoyed today's content, give my video a like. Leave a comment. I would love to hear from you guys. It gives me a great deal of pleasure to hear from you guys. Anyway, I gotta say I'm feeling good and I'm ready for my day. And I wish all of you guys a good day too. Bye.